Good evening from Barcelona. I'm Elisabetta Franzoso, and as many of you know, I am a life coach with the expertise in self-confidence, well-being inside out, and relationships. For people who doesn't know me, I lived in Asia, Southeast Asia for half of my life, and now I'm based in Barcelona, but I am Italian. And here I am tonight to talk to you about something that normally I don't touch when it comes to my methodology. My coaching methodology regards 4 dimensions: the physical one, the intellectual, the emotional, and the relational. Inside, outside, outside, inside. But tonight I want to touch base with something that is so important and we don't have actually, is something that we all are. And in order to do this, I want to use this painting that I bought when I was in Singapore from Anne Healy, who is now back to Europe as well. She lives in London. And I hope you can see it pretty well, the painting. This painting was for me like, something that struck. It was really something that touched my heart when I saw him, and I said, this is what I want in my house. And so from Singapore, he came here to Barcelona. And it represents exactly what I want to talk to you tonight. So my way of coaching normally look at the body, and the body is represented by this line. And then we talk about the intellectual dimension, which is this dimension, and then the emotional dimension, which is this dimension. And then we go outside and we meet, I hope you can see that, someone that is exactly our own structure, and has a body, has an intellect, emotion, and we communicate with that. So all these dimensions, physical, intellectual, emotional, is something that we have, but tonight I'm here to talk to you about something that we all are. And this is called my or our essence. Call it spiritual self, call it true self, call it the diamond, call it the observer, you can call it the way that you want. But Roberto Saggioli, who was a pupil of Carl Jung and who has the Psychosynthesis Institute based in Florence and also with branches all around the world, Roberto Saggioli said we have a body, we have an intellect, we have emotions, we have relationship, but this is not something that we have. This is something that we are. So it's our true self. I like to call it the essence, and I'll talk about that more in the book that is coming in November, Let's Get Into the Groove. And there I will give it another name, the name that I decided that could be good for me. But it's only when we get in touch with this part of us. This part of us is fantastic because it doesn't die with our body. Actually, it's always brightening, it's always full of joy, it's always clear, it's light, it's love. And unfortunately, from this part of us that we are, is from where we have completely detached by growing up, by setting, protective mechanism, by trying to hide hurts and, pain that we didn't want to feel. And so what is important and what I do in my work is to facilitate the recognition of the person together with this part, the essence. Because we became different from that. We build up many layers, and we build up also a mask, which is our personality, which is our ego, which is our intellect that thinks, and which is the part that feels, the emotions. And the ego is not actually who we are. And so my work is actually this, allowing you to understand the difference from ego, essence, knowing that we have an ego, and we are an essence. We are not an ego. We have it, so we can change it, we can drop it, we can let it die, and we grow up a new ego. And we are an essence, and this is who we really are already at birth. So I hope, to have given you a little bit more of light around the way that I'm coaching and dealing with clients. And you can find this video on YouTube, Facebook, probably possibly also Instagram and LinkedIn. So hope you enjoyed it, and if you have any question, please feel free to connect, and we will talk more about the essence in the future, I'm sure. So I'll leave you here, wishing you a great evening, and ciao from Barcelona.